Hey, this HURTWORLD guide this time is kinda different from my other guides. And why is it different? Because I'm gonna give you a cooking lesson today, and it's different from teaching you to cook boar meat, to roast your orangs, or even smelt iron or utranio. We are actually tired of that. So today I'm gonna teach you how to cook human meat. And yes, okay, there are no cannibals on this game, but you can still cook another player's meat and your own meat. You of course know, alright, if you lit up a fire and if you stand by the fire or on a room with the fire lit up, you will eventually suffer a little bit and then die. But I have a few tips for you, even if you're an advanced player, so you won't forget to do something if you plan to save your ass from intruders on your own base, or even to prank your own friend. And how to do this? Okay, first of all, if you are in really early game, you may build something crappy like this base. Okay, so this base is really crappy, but pretty much many of you may have one like this in the beginning because you don't have enough materials to build something better. Imagine that someone is chasing you, but they won't kill you. They just want to get into your base. Or if it's a friend but you want to betray your friend or something, so you open this door, okay, and the person gets in. Okay, the person just stays here, all right? And if you are inside with this person, just close the door quickly. But you don't want the person to have access to your main room, okay, where you have your steak. Never let that person touch on those things, especially on the steak, of course. And if you are here, okay, kind of trapped with the person, you're not really trapped because this base is yours, you can open and close the doors whenever. All you have to do is to kill yourself and you will eventually respawn on your room, okay, on the other side of your base. If you're outside, well, better, so the person will stay here, but you don't have your fire pits working, so all you have to do is to, or either you have a hammer, of course, on your hands and remove one of the walls. Make sure you have enough materials to put the wall back and then lit up the fire. If you don't have enough materials or don't want to risk to open one of these, you can always have a secondary door around here, okay, to the outside. And if you don't have enough planks to make a hatch to get out, if you want to do this, otherwise you need to die. At the same time, that person will die as well by heat stroke, but you will respawn here and that person will drop their loot there and will respawn far away from here, hopefully. Otherwise, you just want to stay outside and don't want to do this to your base. Just put a few fires around here and that person will overeat and cook properly, alright? When you open, it will be dead. So the second base is a little bit more advanced than the other one, and it has two doors here. One of these doors are just used for two fire pits. The design is always up to you, okay? I just built this in a rush anyway. So if you want to invite some player to come here, your friend, or you know, just an intruder gets here, all you have to do is to or let the person stay here for a while, or use a bait to let that person into your loot room, for example, or to this room. But it's easier if you have a room specially designed for placing your loot around here. Let the person just loot the things, be nice with the person, and then eventually you'll close the door. If you're inside, you know what to do. You will kill yourself again like you did in that early game base, okay, in the crappy base, or if you are outside, the better. Never let the person reach your steak, because when they sense they are trapped, they will eventually remove a door or a wall. Of course, that won't be really smart from you. This will also let the person cook properly. And if you don't want really to die by overeating, if you are outside and the person is there inside or around here, you just run to the best scapegoat. If the person is here but you don't want to open the main entrance door because that person will have a chance of running away, all you have to do is to come here quickly, okay? And if the person stays here as well, if the person goes after you before you close and open the doors, I advise you to use the smaller doors. By the way, you will always be able to go upstairs through this ladder and the hatch, and the thing is, you really have to be fast. If the person is trapped here, you will also be able to run away and wait for the person to cook, but just be careful outside to see if no one will kill you. Anyway, it doesn't matter because the loot of that person will stay inside of your base until it dies. And this base is also simple, okay, it's also crappy, but it has some kind of chimney here where you will use as a scapegoat as well, like on that one. So it's quite simple, you just leave these things here. I know you have the fire here, but you can always put the second fire in the other side. Don't let the person, touch your ownership stake, just cover everything up. If the person is an intruder or a friend, as I said before, you want to prank them, you know what to do. Set up the fire and run away. If you don't run away, you will have to suffer for getting the good stuff in the end, right? And you will sense the smell of burnt flesh. It doesn't matter. Last but not least, there's this base, okay, a little bit more advanced than every of them around here. It's not so crappy, but it still has some holes, so it doesn't matter right now. I just want to show you. You will eventually, with your experience, learn new designs. And I place a few fire pits around, so if anyone is around trying to bother me, you can always lit up those fire pits, and if you die, you will still keep respawning here, and dead people eventually will get tired and go away. What I've done here is the same thing as the first one. I've done an airlock, so I put here a door and another door here. There it should be closed while the person is there, if you have time. And if you want to open the door to anyone around, okay, you just do this. The person will get in fast. It probably won't notice that you are looking at it. It will probably reach that wall or something. You will quickly close the door, and that person will be trapped. That person could always try to shoot you in the face through here, but you will close this as well, and that person is trapped, which is great. And yeah, always go to the first person mode because it will be easier to hit the door, okay, to open and close it. And just in case you have your fire pits on fire, you wanna go and build these things a little taller, okay, a little higher. And then I have here another scapegoat, but it's kinda tall for me. Of course I'll break my legs, but here you will be in a safe position, alright? Well, some people can see you from the ground, of course, but the heat here won't reach you, so you won't die by hypothermia here, because it's too far from the fire pits, okay? The distance is enough to not kill you from overeating. And also this, I've done this. This will lead to the main entrance, to the corridor, to the airlock. And why have I done this? Because if you open this, the person is here, you can quickly kill him and end it with their suffering, or if the person is around here, you will be able to escape without having to break your legs. So this is all I wanted to explain you, and hope you have fun on the game. I mean, if possible. If not, you just know what to do. Build a base and try to kill some people, and as simple as cooking people and smell them. And thanks a lot for watching.